Well, it's a few minutes after 5. I think maybe we should go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody to today's Meet the ADAA staff Zoom call. My name is Jason Vaughan and I am the communications manager for the association. Before I introduce the rest of the staff on the call tonight, just a few housekeeping details, which I see most of us are doing. Please mute your microphone so we don't have any distractions in the background. Also, we've asked for questions in advance so we can provide the most accurate answers for you. If we have some time, we might open up the floor to questions. We'll be using the Zoom's raise hand feature, or you can wave. You can also ask a question in the chat feature provided in Zoom. And just as a reminder, we are recording this so others who cannot join us tonight can view it later on the ADAA website. So with that housekeeping out of the way, it's my pleasure to introduce the staff to you tonight. I'm going to go, let's kind of start down the list here. Sidonia Petto is our education manager. She's instrumental in coordinating our webinar series, as well as our continuing education programs. Sidonia works closely with our Director of Education, Joanna Trutt, who is also with us this evening. Jennifer Porter is our membership manager. She takes care of all the details and is also looking for new benefits to bring to our members. Logan Hamill is our customer service manager and jack of all trades. He also works with our state and local organizations. Our digital media manager is Blake Bussie, who handles all of our social media outreach and engagements. My boss, who is fantastic, Dominique Abney, is our director of communications and marketing. Her mission is making sure ADAA's awareness and visibility are at the forefront of the dental assisting profession. Molly Alton Mullins is joining us tonight. Molly is the association's general manager, and her focus is the big picture, the future direction of ADAA. She leads the association's strategic and vision planning initiatives. And as I mentioned, I'm Jason. I work closely with Dominique on all of our messaging and marketing initiatives. I've been handling all the email communications you've been receiving over the past couple of months. I'm sorry if it was maybe one too many or not enough. Please let me know. I'm very curious to hear from you. Last but not least, I'd like to introduce our Associate Executive Director, Amy Luckado, and our Executive Director, Jay Kasper. And with that, I'll hand it over to Amy.
Hello. I am currently working in tandem with Jay on board relations, general oversight and operations, membership, and general ADA business. I'm currently working on updating ADA's infrastructure and ways that we can increase membership benefits and services. I'm looking forward to working with all the ADA members and learning more about the industry. Jay?
As previously mentioned, I'm the Executive Director. My name is Jay Kasper. Prior to this position, I was the Associate Executive Director of ADAA. In my current role, I work closely with the board to help meet the goals and the objectives of the association. I assist with coordinating those goals and objectives with other staff, and I monitor the fiscal health of the association. In addition, I also maintain and implement processes for board meetings, for the annual session, for awards and scholarships, and for governance. I also look forward to continuing to working with ADAA in the future. I'll now turn it over to Jason, who will be our moderator for the rest of the Zoom call.
Great. Well, thank you, Jay. I want to thank everyone who provided some questions for us in advance for this evening. And with that, let's go ahead and jump in. First question coming up. ADAA is now under new management. What kinds of changes can we expect? And I'm going to let our general manager start with that one. Molly?
Sure. Thanks, Jason. Thank you, guys. It's nice to talk with you all this evening. As Jason mentioned in his intro, a lot of what I have been doing with ADAA is over, how can we make the organization run more efficiently? How can we use the programs and services that we have here at 712 Management to help advance the directives of ADAA and offer new opportunities for members, for education, for growth, for all those sorts of things. So we have a pretty robust team, a lot of faces that you see here on the screen today. But we also have a lot of backbone and support here in the office that can really help drive those directives forward. So, building new websites, new databases, interactivity for your e-learning portals, those sorts of things, enhanced marketing services, all of that. So we're really excited. I get the opportunity to work with Jay and Amy on all of this and the rest of the team, and looking forward to moving that forward for everybody.
Thank you, Molly. Going on our next question. What is the office doing to increase ADAA's social media presence? And Blake is our expert in that area, so I'm going to let him speak.
Hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Blake. I'm the social media and digital manager for ADAA now. Great question. I'm going to talk about social media all day, and I'll try not to. But yeah, so ADAA has a great social media presence currently on Facebook. One of my things I really wanted to bring forth was our other platforms. We had a LinkedIn and a Twitter that I had kind of revamped so that way we can reach a wider audience. I also created an Instagram account. We already have a good 80 followers on there. It's only been a month, so it's really great to see that members are actually like getting engaged and following my directives when when I post on our pages. Some other things, I really want to post more frequently, use more video, get more member acknowledgement, so that way we can share more dental assistant stories. And, I really don't want to just post, this is what's happening, this is what's happening. You guys make up the organization, so I want to make sure I, actually promote that on our pages. Also really want to engage our group pages. We have really great involved group pages on Facebook and LinkedIn. So I'm working really to get those groups involved in any other membership initiatives, any engagement at all that we can conjure would be great. More live events. Jennifer has been doing our membership events, and those have been going over so well. We just had one recently, and we're going to be having one upcoming in the next couple months. So I'm really excited about getting more Facebook Lives going for the association, as well as paid social ads. So we're going to be kind of pushing forward some social ads, so that way we can not only increase our follower count, but we can get in some new members. So that way we can really improve the success of this association. So I can go on all day. I'm gonna stop talking, but it was great to see you all. And on to you, Jason.
Thank you, Blake. Our next question regards education. Will ADAA be increasing the frequency and diversity of its educational offerings? And this is a question going to Joanna and Sidonia, who will speak to this. Joanna, or I'll let whoever wants to take care of that, take the question first.
Well, let me, if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and just start. I think Sid is doing a great job as it relates to the webinar series, and we definitely want to ensure that we've got a robust program there. To let you know a little bit about the online courses, we are actually in the process of converting all of the online courses from a PDF format to a true online experience, which we think all of you will really enjoy and get a lot out of. And in addition, ADAA members will also have the option for a subscription, if you will, to access other professional development content. So as it relates to diversity of programs, that's just one thing that one of the changes you'll see as soon as we make a switch over to a brand new website, which I'm sure Dom will talk about in a little bit, as well as your new online course program. So again, lots going on there. We hope to have that done within the next few weeks, so you can take a look and enjoy not only the new online process, but also take advantage of a long host of courses on everything from professional development to human resource training, leadership, communication styles, workforce environment, and whatnot. Sidonia, you want to talk a little bit about the webinar series?
Well, webinar series is going well. We have the balance of the year coming up. We're going to have September, October, and November. We're going to have one on restorative materials. We're going to have one on oral cancer and its detection and prevention. And then we're going to have one regarding transitioning, professional transitioning. That's going to be given by former president, by Ginny Carrero. She's going to be talking about moving from an established practice and long-term into a new exciting practice environment, total different specialty. So, and how that can, you know, really reinvigorate dental assistants and that opportunity and that's been given to them when you change, you know, a little bit of a career path. We're in the process working with the Council on Education and Professional Development to plan next season's series of webinars. We are going to have a multi-dimensional series that's hopefully going to build upon office management practices and how the front office runs and how the back office runs and insurance billing and coding and all those great topics for dental assistants. So Council is starting to work on the webinar series scheduled for next year.
Great, thank you, Sidonia. And I'm going to go on to a marketing question now. I feel like many dental assistants don't even know about ADAA. What are you doing to make sure the organization is marketed as broadly as possible? And I think, Dominique, can you speak to this one?
Absolutely. Thank you, Jason. Hello, everyone. As Jason said earlier, I am the Director of Marketing and Sales. I'm responsible for ensuring all of our marketing initiatives align with the strategic vision set forth by the association. And this is a really good question. Matter of fact, we just finalized our 2021-2022 action plan. So we have some really good initiatives on the docket for ensuring, you know, visibility of the association and making sure that our brand is at the forefront within the industry. So some of the new initiatives and existing things that we're currently working on include a revamp of our communications and publications. We recently revamped our ADAA update. You know, we're wanting to create a space where dental assistants have a voice, and we want to open that up to anyone within the association who would like to share, you know, content, share their experience, you know, share what's going on with them in the industry. So we're carving out space in our communications for that to really give a voice to dental assistants. Some of the other things that we are working on is building partnerships with other associations. So sharing content back and forth, making sure that, you know, we're cultivating those relationships with other associations within the industry, and also ensuring that, you know, we're sending information to our local chapters as well. So anything that we can do on our end to, you know, leverage those existing resources that are out there, like I said, the other associations and our local chapters, those are types of, you know, those are things that, that we're going to be focusing on. I am in the works of finalizing a very robust and comprehensive marketing plan for this year. Some different campaigns, different outreaches. You know, one of the things that I hear most from dental assistants is, you know, oh, well, I'm just a dental assistant. Well, no, you're more than a dental assistant, and you really bring value. So we have a lot of initiatives that that's focused on that and just building the value. And again, like I said, just
creating a foundation so dental assistants feel that they have a voice. And again, just getting that message out there, reaching out to some of the dental offices, making sure that they are aware of the association and all of the offerings that we bring. And just really capitalizing on just those member benefits. Some other initiatives we have in the works are, just really building up, that volunteerism aspect of the association. There are, plenty of opportunities for members and non-members to get involved with ADAA. So, we're wanting to make sure that that message is conveyed as well. So lots of good initiatives, plenty of things in the works that we're going to be focusing on. I think Joanna had mentioned earlier when she was talking about our, revamp of the website, making that more user-friendly, which will also play into, being found online. So our search engine optimization. So different things that we're doing, digitally, and different things that Blake is doing on social media. Some really great things just to really get the word out there for those who are unaware of the association and what we're about. So.
Great, thank you, Dominique. The next question is regarding membership. The question is our membership increasing? Question, decreasing? What are the current numbers? And I believe Jennifer and Jay are going to be the best folks to talk about this one.
Yeah, I'll start. Hello, everybody. At the end of May of this year, our membership was at 11,914. And around the same time last year, our membership was at 12,174. So doing some quick math, that's a decrease of 260 members over the past year. From what we can tell and what we've heard, because of the pandemic, unfortunately, that we had last year, some dental assistants chose other careers, and some we hear are even leaving the dental field altogether, which is very sad. We also believe that dental assistants who are not working for months and months may not be able to, might just not have the funds to renew their dues at this time. So, but as good news, as Blake and Dominique previously discussed, the initiatives regarding social media and marketing we're going forward are definitely going to help increase awareness and interest, leading to more new members. And lastly, I just wanted to make sure it's super important that we remember that all our members remember that, even previous members can renew at any time. There's no late fee. So, come on back to our family when you can. And you feel it's the time to come on back. Love to have you back. And to everybody who has renewed their membership, thank you very much for your continued support. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Jennifer. Those were the questions we had submitted ahead of time. It looks like we have a few more minutes. I do see some folks here. Betty, would you like to say a few words, introduction?
Hi, I do not have my camera on, I'm sorry, but I hope you can hear me.
We can.
I appreciate staff being willing to take time out of your day to speak to everyone. And I know this is early for the people on the West Coast especially, and a lot of those are still at work. But the great thing about modern technology is they can have access to this, meet the staff on our website. And can it be posted on our YouTube site as well? I'm not sure how, but I'm not a technical media person, so it would be good if we could put it on all of our media outlets. So it's great for me to get to see faces and put names with faces. I know I've seen a lot of the names of the staff, but it's so great to see you all in person and be able to have the opportunity to meet you. So thank you so much.
No problem. It's good to hear your voice, Betty. We have a little extra time. Does anyone in our audience have any questions for the staff? You can use the chat function. I can't find the raise hand function, but the chat, or just feel free to say something.
Jason, while you're waiting to see questions come in, I wanted to let everyone know that we really want to hear your feedback. As you know, we launched the new website, and as you're getting marketing materials and really letting us know what's resonating with you, and really how, if there's others in your community that aren't members, what we can be doing to engage them and get them interested in the organization. Betty and the board leadership has been so awesome working with us these past couple months, and they're excited and looking forward to new things that we can do. So, talk to us and let us know how you're feeling about stuff. So can't reiterate that enough.
Mary has a quick question I can answer real quick. Did you get any questions emailed to you before this meeting? And as I mentioned, we had just about 5 questions sent to us regarding the kind of operations of the ADAA office. So Mary from Minnesota, I hope that answers your questions. I see Gabrielle has a question.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for putting this on tonight. I'm Gabriele M Hamm. I am a dental assistant instructor from upstate New York at Hudson Valley Community College. For the last maybe 5-6 years, every time we have a graduating class, we would support the class from our budget with a membership, student membership to the ADAA. Of course, COVID hit, that budget just was not there anymore, and it's not going to be there again this year. So unfortunately, just to get the students kind of a taste of what the association's about, what if you did some type of a, series or even a video of welcoming new students right out of, a program, telling them exactly what ADAA does. And, for example, I'm from New York, so what does the New York State Association do? So just kind of explain to them and just have maybe a welcome into the program, or welcome into the association, I should say, and send it out to maybe the educators of each state and just say, here's a short, video, please introduce it to your class, maybe in the end of your semester, and hopefully you'll maybe get a few bites from that. So that's just a food for thought. It saddens me that we haven't had the budget last year or this year, but hopefully I'm going to continue on. It just gives a student kind of like a congratulations exiting that we did that for them. So just an idea.
Gabrielle, I would like to, is it Gabrielle or Gabrielle?
Either way.
Some really excellent feedback. And so we'll definitely take note of that and incorporate that into the new materials that we're developing. One thing I do want to mention is we are really trying to utilize and lean on our educators to get that word out. So most definitely that's excellent, excellent suggestion. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Karen Minka, apologize, asked, are we reaching out to the RDAs and CDAs who are not members in each state?
I can hope to answer this one. CDAs are a difficult list for ADA to obtain. I believe Danby will offer those use of the list to states individually, but traditionally they haven't offered those lists to ADAA in particular. As far as ADAs or RDAs are concerned, we will send emails out to those individuals as long as we can obtain the list of emails. Not every state requires emails to be submitted, and not every state will offer those lists for free. So as money does come up in the budget and is budgeted for those items, we will go to certain states and purchase the lists. But it's not something that happens every year and for all states. It's only when we have money in the budget for it.
Okay, thank you, Jay.
Hi, I'm Mary Harrison.
Hi, Mary.
I'm from Oregon and a past board member. It's wonderful to see all of your faces. We've had changes in our association in the past, and it's wonderful that you've made yourself available so that we at least know who you are and what you look like and be more comfortable in contacting you with any issues or problems. We appreciate what you're doing for us, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
Mary, that's lovely of you to say. And one of the things that we try to do is introduce you to all of the different departments so that if you have a membership question, you know you can go directly to Jennifer and she's going to have the most up-to-date information. Or if you want to have a marketing idea like Gabriele just shared with Dominique, that you can reach out to her. So we try to keep it very collaborative, and Jay is always your point person and Amy's there in support, but you can talk to any of us about anything. Send posts to Blake that you think would be great for him to share, and he'll build that into his. We're always looking for that kind of feedback. You guys know more than we do by any stretch what's going on in your community. So feel free to reach any of us at any point.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Do you have any other questions or no other questions have been posted? Anyone else would like to say something? It's quiet night. Okay, it's Monday. End of the day on a Monday. With that, I think we've answered all the questions that came in. And as Molly said, please reach out to any of us with any questions or comments or concerns that you have as we move forward. Very exciting things coming down the pipeline. And I want to thank you all for your time. And I think with that, we can close the session. Oh, yeah, we got to thank you. Thank you too. Thank you for coming and have a wonderful evening. Thanks.
Thank you.